What's good, my peeps? Calvin B back with another video for you guys today. Um, so this one isn't really gonna be a upbeat type video. It's just gonna be like a little venting session type thing. Today I'm just going through it, I guess, mentally, but pretty much I'm just going through the thought process of just running over everything that has happened this year and everything that has happened in my life over the last couple of years. And it's just like majority of it has not been that great, pretty much. I mean, first of all, welcome to the new setup here. I recently moved my stream and gaming setup, so you guys will be seeing that in another video. You probably already saw either the live stream or the regular video that I did for this move, but I don't know. Like currently, I haven't actually done it yet, but I'm thinking about just doing like a little live stream to celebrate the move because I've been talking about it for a while. But other than that, it's just now more than ever, I really feel like I should say something about it because one, it could either help one myself and two someone else if they're going through the same thing. So this year, the year of 2020, hasn't really been that great. It's been a struggle and it's been a fight. Seriously, it has. Um, and I just, I don't know. Like right now, I'm questioning myself. Right now, I'm questioning just mentally, what am I fighting for? What am I fighting for? Like I just got out of a 10-year, like in the beginning of 2020, I got out of a 10-year relationship. And it was a toxic relationship. I'm not going to lie about that. Even though that's a good thing, I see the benefit of that, getting out of a toxic relationship. Yes. In that situation, in that relationship, I was fighting for a toxic relationship. I was fighting for not only, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be the relationship itself. It just is the point that like when you create a bond with someone. I'm the type of person like when I create bonds with people, it's genuine. Outside of everything else, it's genuine. Like I genuinely want that person to be well. I genuinely want that person to do well. And it's hard knowing that in a relationship, like a boyfriend girlfriend relationship, more than friends, like in an exclusive relationship, I knew that the relationship was over, but at the same time, I was fighting for the friendship. I was fighting for the bond that I had created. Over the last year, I have been fighting for a relationship that is not amounting to anything. It's not. It's like, I'm sitting here fighting for something that is just not gonna happen. But at the same time, like I'm fighting for the friendship. I'm fighting for the bond that I created with these people, and it brings me to this point where I'm creating all these relationships and I'm doing all this stuff and I'm building and I'm trying to build for the better of my future and for the better of just like in general, for the future in general. But it just comes to the point where like what am I fighting for? Because ultimately, do these people really care? Do these things actually matter to them like it matters to me? And I've been trying my hardest to stay sane within all of this. And of course, now I'm living by myself, and now I'm being just like in this situation where it's like quarantine, we're going through a health pandemic, everything, now I'm having to really really think about things. Sorry guys, actually I actually just got off of work, and yeah, but like I really don't know what's going on in my head. Like I know I've been dealing with depression, and I've been dealing with just like sadness in general, like disappointment over the last year, over the last couple of years. And it's really hard to stay sane, and it's really hard to stay focused, because now it's just like, who do I vent to? Who do I talk to? Like, who even cares? Who even has the same thought process? Like, I mean, I can't do it on my own. I know that. I can't do it on my own. That's why, like, I'm doing this video, because one is for me to vent, and two is for me to possibly help somebody else. That's the push behind this. If it was anything else, if it was just me venting, I would not post this. But there's always something to fight for. I know that there is. And that's what I keep telling myself. That's what I keep pushing for, because I know that there's something out there. There's something that I'm able to obtain that's going to bring forth the fruits of all of the labor, of all of the hard work, of all of the things that I'm doing right now. Something is going to bring forth the fruit of all the labor that I've put in. You know, of course, like right now, romantic relationships and stuff like that for me is just not a thing. It's just not happening. Of course, like, and it's not the end of the world, I know, but like, I mean, financially I'm doing well. I'm here by myself. I purchased my own home. Making sure that I pay all the bills and I do everything right. And outside of that, what else is there? Like, what am I fighting for outside of that? Like, life in general is not finances. Life in general is not just like how successful you are, is how happy you are at the end of the day. You can be as successful as you want to, but if you're not bringing forth that happiness, like that genuine happiness, like, people think that money bring you happiness, but it doesn't. People think that material items, this house could fall apart, but that I could have this house, but that doesn't make me completely happy. You know, it's yes, it's building value within myself, and it's building value for the future, but finding that I'm on my own, I'm alone, and I'm not really excelling like I want to when it comes to creating these bonds with people. Like, it just seems like over the last year, every bond that I created has been tainted by something. Every friendship that I have had that has gone away this year because of some reason, it's like the universe wants me to fail. But how can I really put that in perspective? I don't know. It's just like it seems like everything is against me. But I'm still fighting. I'm still pushing, because I made a promise. You guys may not know what that promise is, and you may never know. But I made a promise, and I'm trying to keep that promise. I'm trying to push for the better good of my life, and I'm trying to make it so that I am happy at the end of the day. You know, I just don't know what I truly want. Like, I mean, I'm pushing and I'm pushing and I'm pushing, but what am I pushing for? What am I really fighting for? It's not necessarily a question to say, well, what am I fighting for? Because there's no point in fighting. That's not what I'm saying. It's me asking myself and me presenting that conversation to myself to say, what is it that I truly want in life? What is it that I truly want to have? What is it that is going to make me happy at the end of the day? You know, and I truly do want these bonds that I have created with people. But if they don't want those bonds, then what am I to do with it? You know, I could sit here and be sad all day. I could be sitting here thinking about what did I do? What did I not do? Like, what did I do wrong? Like, what's wrong with me? I could think about that at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, it's me projecting the negativity on myself. It's me putting myself in the position of the wrong. And how is that fair to me to put myself in the wrong when I know that I've done everything that I could to make these relationships succeed? I've done everything that I can to try and make the people around me happy. I've done everything that I could to push and to fight and not give up. So it comes to the point where you can't put yourself at fault because you know you did everything you could. There are some things that are just out of your control. Just like me, I realized that I put all my effort into it. I put 110% into everything that I do because I want to be successful. I want to be happy. I want for everything to go right in my life and the people's lives that I care about. I want it to go right for them. And I realized that not everything is going to go my way. I realize that not everything is going to line up to what I want. But at the end of the day, am I putting all of my eggs in one basket for everybody else? Or am I putting all of my eggs in one basket for myself? I have to, I'm trying to take my own advice here and see all of the things that has been going on, thinking over every single thing that has went wrong in 2020, thinking about every single thing that I've done in 2020 to try and make it at least a acceptable year, which 2020 is not an acceptable year. Like, of course I have my life, of course I have my health, of course I have my home, I have everything that I've built so far. But and everything that I've built so far, I cannot give up on now. I know that I can't give up on it. I had friends who gave up because they could not take the pressure. I've had friends tell me that life is not worth living because they have nothing else. They were in the same situation that I'm in now, wondering what am I fighting for? Wondering, is every single thing that I do, is that going to make me happy? Is that going to make everybody else happy? Is that going to make the people that I care about see that I am trying? It's hard knowing I know, guys, that this video is not really in line with everything that I've been posting and everything that I've been trying to work towards, because I'm trying to narrow down the channel. I've been doing variety content for so long, and I want to get this channel to grow, and I want to do everything that I can to build this following, to build something for the future, to build something outside of my 9 to 5, so that way I can come home and know, or not come home, but be able to have this home and know that all the effort that I put in, it meant something. All the effort that I put in, it was worth something at the end of the day. And I want to know at the end of the day that it was all worth it. That's pretty much about it for this video. I know it's just like cut and dry, sit down, record, and possibly something that you guys don't want to hear, but the whole point is to make this motivational. The whole point is to show you guys that we all may go through our ups and downs, and it may be tough in life, but sometimes you have to stop putting yourself in that negative place, because majority of the time, like they say, 10% of life is living life, 90% is how you react to the things that happen. So thinking to yourself, what did I do wrong? Sometimes it's not what you did wrong, it's what they don't appreciate. I can't be motivational all the time, and I know that some people, they just don't want to hear motivational content, but sometimes it just has to be said. Sometimes it just has to come out, and this is this coming out. Today is just a reflective day. Now, hopefully you guys understand where I'm coming from, and hopefully this didn't turn you off from the channel. If you guys happen to enjoy this content, make sure you slap a like on it. Make sure you subscribe for more content, because more content is coming soon. Like I said, I'm trying to narrow down the content that I do, so that way you guys can subscribe and get what you subscribe for, not just subscribe for one video and then that's it. Don't forget to turn on those post notifications, because you don't want to miss out on all the videos that I have coming out. This is a one-man team, so I apologize if it doesn't come out like right away, but hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything that I can to try and get this channel to succeed. But yeah, just leave some support for anybody. This video is mainly to motivate and to uplift people. So leave some support in the comments. Let the world know that there are better days to come. I know 2020 is not that great, but 2021, let's make it the best year possible. Don't forget to be brilliant. Stay inspired. You guys know what it is. Yes, you know what it is. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.